Central Texas showcase of premier talented teams. And whenever we talk about premier talent, we're starting with our 2025 MVP, Camden Huff. Camden, go ahead and say what's up.
What's up?
Let's guest and co-host Bennie Everhart.
How y'all doing? Good to be here.
Cam, when it comes to having a great attitude or a great work ethic, what do you think is more important, and how did you implement that into your
Well,
gameplay?
that's a good question. I mean, I feel like there's no wrong answer, but work ethic gets the job done, but attitude determines how far I feel like you'll go. And so it's best like you to have like both. I mean, a great work ethic is essential because results matter, and you know. But like a great attitude is like what helps you like grow and like handle like setbacks and all of that type of stuff. And then skills can be like trained, and like attitude shapes like those skills and all that type of stuff. So I mean, I'll probably say like me personally, I lean towards like the attitude part only because it'll help me in the long run.
Man. Cam, first off, just congrats on your high school football career, man. I'm super proud of you. I've known you since you were a little kid, and uh, I'll go a little bit deeper, man. Just because it probably doesn't get brought up very much, but it's really important to recognize, and it goes for athletes, boys and girls all over the state, man. But Cam is originally from Rockdale, and so playing your high school ball in Manor. Just kind of walk us through the whole transition because you're having to go to a new town, a new school, new teachers, new coaches, making new friends, new teammates, and that's a huge challenge in itself for somebody that's just a growing young man. And just talk us through the adversity that you might have had with that transition and how that actually helped with your development.
So I mean, early on, like from my middle school, since I lived in Rockdale, I didn't. I mean, they didn't use me the way that I wanted them to, like position wise. I mean, I was an athlete. They could plug me in anywhere. I mean, but at the end of the day, like I wasn't where I wanted to be, and we ended up transferring, and that showed me a lot of it. It built a lot of character because, like, for one, I'm moving from like a smaller town to like a way bigger, way bigger city or town, and I'm at 6A. And I mean, if I couldn't be a quarterback over there in Rockdale, like, how am I going to be a quarterback over here in a bigger school? And so it made me like work a lot harder. Yeah, yeah. So it made me work a lot like harder, like knowing like, like I have a chip on my shoulder, like to be a starting quarterback over here, because it's bigger, like 6A, more competition in the city area. And so yeah, it made me work a lot more harder because I got that chip on my shoulder. So I was grinding all the time from freshman year all the way up to I was a senior. And my freshman year ended up being on JV. Sophomore year, backup for on varsity, junior year starter, and senior year starter. I'm pretty proud of my career. I mean, not as like as a team, our record didn't go like the way that I obviously wanted to, but I mean, on my own level, I feel like I like how my career went.
You've been balling your whole life. We've been talking about from Rockdale to Manor. What has been the consistency? What is it that inspires you to play the game and not only play it, but play it at a high level? What is some of the things that have just been that nucleus for you?
Just growing up around people that love football. I mean, I've always wanted to go, like I had dreams of going pro. Like my dad always told me stories about like being great in high school and all that stuff. I mean, my family members, and everybody just like I came from a great family of athletes, and that's really what inspired me to want to be great also because they had good careers, with football and stuff, and it helped them get places and build character and all this stuff, and good traits and all that. So yeah, that, and then just loving the game, like watching the NFL with my family members, and going against y'all because I don't like the Cowboys. I always like growing up. I like the Panthers and all this stuff. I always went against the Cowboys and all that. And yeah, just stuff like that really stemmed from me wanting to be great in football.
I guess as far as your development, obviously playing quarterback, uh, it's pretty much your responsibility to be a big leader in the locker room, in the classroom, etc. Is that something that came pretty natural for you, or is it something that you kind of had to work on? I have a feeling like you got to Manor and then it was just kind of like get to work, like the grind just started, and all these things just kind of came with it. Is that how it was?
Really, what happened? I mean, at first it wasn't so like it was a lot harder for me to like talk to other people just because like it was like, I was new. I didn't really know anybody. But as I did like start like going to summer workouts and working out and putting in some work with my fellow teammates and stuff, yeah, like it just started coming naturally as time came on, and everybody started seeing me as a leadership like figure because I would get people to like come work out and all this stuff, and as like our team built like camaraderie, people started putting me in that type of position, and so my coaches started trusting me more as a person to be the quarterback of the team as the years went on.
Good seasons and rough seasons. All in all, and in life, what has God done? How has He played that role to continue to keep you positive in the good times and humble in the tough times? I mean, positive and the tough times, and humble in the good times.
I wouldn't be playing football right now if it wasn't because of him. I mean, like because of the bad times, like just as my junior season, I mean, it didn't go the way I wanted it to, and I just didn't feel like playing no more. And I would pray to him, pretty often, and I feel like he would in my everyday life, like he always like I feel like he plays a role in like what I do and my decisions and stuff and how I think and stuff. And I mean, it just always felt like so much better talking to him when I would feel like all bummed out about how everything went. So like I would just he'll be like, I feel bad, and then I'll just get a feeling to like go to the weight room or something, just go lift, like something to help improve like myself. And
I'm a pretty big believer in athletics in general. I think if you're able to, I feel like all kids should at least give athletics a try, just because of um so many lessons and values that it teaches you that can carry over into your life, your adulthood, and translates into um good good performance, success, and other avenues, whatever you decide to do. Um, if you had to pick one, like what would you think would be the most important thing that you've learned through athletics that will translate in whatever you decide to do going forward?
that is really good. That's a really good question. Uh, shoot, I would probably say just like to never give up, like keep on going at it. Like I know it's like a pretty like generic, simple like answer, but like seriously, like if something doesn't go your way, like just keep on going, like never give up. Like probably like every day of life, like if I get a bad score on a test or something, like yeah, I can't let that ruin like my day, not even my day, but like how I move or continue like going forward. Like I can't let that get in my way. Just keep on going, never give up. And
You put some pretty good tape out there, man. I'm just kind of curious what your plans are going forward. Can you talk to us about that?
I'm just weighing out my options as of right now, and I should probably have an answer by the end of March or maybe early April. And yeah, so probably like develop at a smaller school and just climb the ladder and go from there.
Resilience, and whenever I coach and I talk to other youth kids, and I bring up your story all the time of where you were, where you came, and um, dude, I'm so proud of you. You really put in all the work, and whenever I say out of 365 days a year, you're working out, putting in the work 345 days. Those other 20 days are holidays and Sundays. And so and so and so keep grinding, dude. No matter what the outcome does, God has you. And I can guarantee you that. I have seen him work outrageous in my life in these last few years, and he was doing it before. I just wasn't always willing to accept his answers or what his gift was at that time. And I've learned you can't just take good gifts, you got to take bad gifts too. Pressure builds diamonds, and the good times just celebrate the pressure. You know what I mean? And so keep grinding, dude, no matter what the outcome is. God has the answer, and trust in that. Benny, you got anything you'd like to leave him with?
Yeah, Cam, I'm just super proud of you, man. Like I said, I know your family's super proud of you as well. And yeah, dude, it's awesome to just to see you grow up and the hard work that you put in is coming to fruition. And yeah, just keep grinding, man. Just keep grinding and stay confident in yourself. And good things are going to continue to happen for you. No matter what you choose to do, that's what's so important about athletics. And you got all those values, and you can carry that with you forever. So.
Cam, well, this belongs to you, my dude. It's my little trophy for you. Camden Huff, the 2025 Heard It Here First MVP. What is up, guys? Welcome to Heard It Here First Player Profile Edition. As this stop, we're stopping with the Heard It Here First MVP, Camden Huff, quarterback for the Manor Mustangs. In his career at Manor, he threw for 2,994 yards and 18 touchdowns, an additional 446 rushing yards with 10 touchdowns. Um, this past year, Manor in a very tough district and a rebuilding year with a lot of underclassmen as well. But Manor doing what they could against these great teams. Manor's offense putting 16 touchdowns on the season. Camden accounting for 12 of those with 5 passing touchdowns, 7 rushing touchdowns. And we're going to jump right into these highlights, as this is going to be the first one we started off with Camden throwing a dot under pressure, taking a lick, and still staying in the pocket to deliver. This is something I saw week in, week out, where Camden was getting pressured and taking some hits, and this young man does not stay on the ground. That's exactly why he's my MVP, because this dude is a dog. On this one, Camden getting the pressure, feels it, able to escape, showing his ability to escape pressure, throw on the run, and throw a dot perfectly placed where only his receiver could catch it. A dang good catch as well by his receiver, but delivers that between the sideline and his wide receiver. The defender has no chance at getting that pick on there. This next one, I really like this view because it shows Camden whenever he stays in that pocket. Boom, throwing a 45-yard dot. What a great catch for that wide receiver too to lay out for it. But if you look here, feet almost on the 5, and this catch by this wide receiver, boom, right there on the other opponent's 48-yard line. That's a dang good highlight. Let's talk about some of his ability to run as well. Camden, right here, low snap, able to make something out of nothing. This is the part I love. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the ref even looks like he's trying to tackle him. Heck, making defenders miss right off of a botch snap and doing some work. Right here. Bam, making 4 people miss. Great cleanup block by a Manor player. Cam able to get into the end zone here. On this next video, I should have edited this a little bit better because his spin move right there was nasty. Then whenever the defender thinks he has him dialed in, makes a great cut and able to find the end zone. But let's see this. Oh, Tony Romo. What Tony Romo did to J.J. Watt, whoop. Same thing Cam just did to that defender. Able to get to the edge, get the touchdown. Now, this is something that might scare a coach because you don't want to see your quarterback just out here running people over. But Cam, not scared of nothing, going to come over here, bah, drop that shoulder and say, good night, sweetheart. I love it. I love a physical player, somebody that's not going to back down from the battle, and that's what Cam does. Might scare a coach because you might want your quarterback to slide, but I mean, I'm all for the physicality. I am all for you showing those, making them scared, busting them in the mouth right there, and able to show why he's physical. And then last but not least, the reason I'm ending with this is because we talk about a true leader here fighting for his players to get the extra yards. Whenever he gets this edge on that linebacker and pancakes him, I mean, come on. You couldn't ask for more out of your quarterback. Gets to the edge, grabs him, drive to the ground. And that is why my dude, my nephew, one of them, I mean, we've been riding this ship since he was in kindergarten. Now in his senior year is over. Looking for him to play the next level. I'll be there every Saturday I could possibly make and some. I love the crap out of you, Cam. What you have done over these years and the work ethic. When I say there's 365 days in a year and he's in the gym 345 of those, that's the God honest truth. He puts in the work. He's a true leader. He doesn't just lead by example. Sometimes a player that leads by example doesn't speak up whenever things need to be said. He'll speak up. He'll get guys to rally around him. And in a tough season, this Manor offense and with the his players and his teammates, you know, they made some stuff happen that they all should be proud of. And Cam, I'm super proud of you, man. You've done your work. Let God take it from here, man. And I sure look forward to seeing you play at the next level. That's going to do it here on Heard It Here First. This is going to be one of my favorite player profiles to do. Thank y'all guys so much for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe, and y'all have a blessed day.